Have you ever stood and stared at it, marveled at its beauty, its genius? Millions of collectors, lovers of film and horror alike, just living out their lives, oblivious. Did you know that the first program was designed to be a perfect human world, where none suffered, where everyone would be happy? It was a disaster, no one would accept the program. Some believe that we lack the programming language to describe your perfect world, but I believe that as a species, human beings define their reality through misery and suffering. However, when viewers of the Movie Canon YouTube channel tune in, they get a sense of joy. Too much joy, if you ask me. You see, the perfect world would dream that your primitive cerebral kept trying to wake up from, which is why this was redesigned to this, the peak of your civilization. For some reason, human beings still found their way to the Movie Canon YouTube channel. This has to change. Look out that window. You had your time. The future is our world. The future is our time. Is there something on your mind?
Watch the Movie Canon.
Hi, you're watching the Movie Canon? Watch Gio. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon, and this is the Met Report, a show about movies, entertainment, and television news. It is episode number 63, and I haven't been doing the Met Report lately. There's been some stuff that I've been busy with and things like that, but we're back here this Saturday, April 12th, and what I'm going to do here today is I am going to do like a quick preview of the summer movies 2025. So I'm going to talk about some of the movies that are coming in the next month or so, and we're also going to do the summer movies 2025 movie box office draft with the channel members. So I decided not to do this as a channel members exclusive live stream because I think it will still be fun for everyone else to watch it if they're interested in this, even though you may not be a member. You may not be able to participate, but there's still something cool that we could do here. And I'm not doing this alone, so let me go and bring in my Canon counsel that I have here for today for this Met Report episode. So let's go and bring him in here for the... Actually, no, he's been here in the Met Reports quite a few times already, actually. Let's bring in Mr. Feel the Burn, Mr. Roberts, bringing him right now. Horror remakes only. Start.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Slumber Party Massacre. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Silent Night.
Point goes to Robert. So you survived, Robert. So there you go.
Hello.
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. Besides having a rough start to the morning, which accounts for these, I'm still fighting this sinus infection and whatnot. So.
Okay, I just thought.
Huh?
I just thought you joined the Men in Black. That's what I was thinking.
Oh
about,
no. I mean, hell, I'm a blue pill, so yeah.
right? Yeah.
It fits,
So
it
there you
fits
go.
the look, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Yeah, well-
I just had a rough start this morning, so I'm getting a little better. It's a slow process, but it's coming along. So I'm just
Okay.
happy to be here, and yeah, we're gonna talk some movies. So pretty
Oh, yeah.
excited. So yeah.
Well, good to hear that you're getting better there, Robert. Because I know it's been a couple weeks already, right? Because you've been on Figures Talk, and it's been like an issue with you not being 100% and stuff like that. But
yeah, I heal slowly than others since I'm a diabetic, and plus I had a kidney surgery about 3 or 4 years ago. So
okay.
it's like immune system all out whack. So yeah. So it takes a while. So
Understood. But
I'm
thank you
soldiering
so.
on.
But thank you, Robert, for still joining us here again, right? Even though you're again still not 100%, so I do appreciate that. Appreciate your time here. A channel member, a panelist here today as well. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And let's bring my next Canon Council member of the night, also a channel member, Mr. Valkyrie Magnus. Valkyrie, how you doing?
Hey, great.
Hey,
Glad to
Valkyrie.
be here. Hey, Robert.
Are you ready for the draft today, Mr. Valkyrie?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. What do you call it? I used to do, when I was young, I used to do draft day simulations for NFL games or seasons, too. So,
Okay. All right. That's good.
and movies are different, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, right. So I've only done this one other time, and that was a couple years ago. I think it was like in the fall of 2022. So I've done that before. So I was like, let's try it again, but this time with channel members because I just recently got monetized and stuff like that. So, and then thanks for a lot of you guys who've been watching the shows and stuff like that. So I was very thankful for you guys watching this stuff, and of course becoming channel members and things like that. So thank you so much for all that and for joining me here or joining us, Mr. Valkyrie Magnus. So thank you so much. And we have, for the very first time on this channel, you guys know him as TJ Mike, aka King Churro. Hey there, Mike. How you doing?
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Can everybody hear me? Good?
Yeah, you sound perfect.
Fantastic. Excited
Awesome.
to see everybody and spend some time with you guys, to be inside the box.
Oh yeah,
Right.
right. So, and then Mike, is this is not your first time streaming, right?
I was on LWO for a little bit they did click me on Mario, click me on.
Okay.
I was on for like 5-10 minutes or something to that effect. But other than that, this would be my official first time stream.
Oh, congrats.
Okay,
Right on,
well,
right
congrats.
on.
Yeah, welcome
Thank you.
to the streaming world, or being part of it, anyways.
Yeah,
Being
because I
in the
heard it
box.
when I was looking in the back. I said, "Oh, I'm backstage. I hear you guys talk. Oh, this guy's in backstage. This guy's this and this." And now I was in backstage.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Well,
Cool. Thank you so much.
Oh, definitely,
Yes.
Mike. Thank you so much for joining us here. Yeah, because I've never seen Mike on any streams, so I never reached out to ask you because maybe he doesn't want to do it, So it's but I'm glad you're joining us here today. So very first time here, so.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yes. So there you go, guys. All right. So thank you so much. And let me see. It looks like some of the chat. It looks like it's just amongst the panel for now. But so it's a good afternoon, guys. Says Mr. Valkyrie Magnus. Definitely thank you so much, Valkyrie, for that. And then happy Saturday, chat. If you haven't become a channel member and hit that like button after the stream. So thank you so much there, Robert, for saying that. And definitely become a channel member. It's a great channel to be a part of. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Valkyrie. And all of you guys are channel members, so I appreciate you guys doing that. So thank you so very much there. All right, so it looks like we're good to go. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to briefly go over just a few movies that are coming out this summer movie season. This is actually technically Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Technically, it is going to be in theaters, at the end of the month. Even though that was not my intention, but it actually will be in there. But that's not going to be part of the movies of the list. But so we'll go over the summer movies. Some of them you've seen, maybe some you haven't. But we'll go over those real quick, and then we'll do the movie draft. All of you guys who are in the panel now, you guys said that you're interested in being part of the draft. There's also a couple of other channel members who sent in their rankings for which movies they would want to be selected based on ranking, because they don't know what number they're going to get. So we'll do that after we talk about a few of the movies, and then I'll give you guys some more details as to how that's going to work. So let's see. We have Acres of Movies dropping by. What is your favorite summer movie of all time? Acres Movies is asking. Thank you so much for joining us here again. I know I usually see you when we do the Oscars discussion, so thank you so much for coming back. Acres of Movies, thank you so very much there. To answer your question, when I think of a summer movie, if it's not a Star Wars movie, because that's going to be an obvious one, right? But I would say I think of Independence Day.
Yes.
So that's the movie that I think of, because it came out in the summer.
Yeah.
It came out the 4th of July. I did go to the theater to see it.
Okay, I went to the drive-in.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I saw a couple of movies in the drive-in as well, but this one wasn't one of them. But so this was. I always think about this movie. It's a great popcorn flick. It's a lot of fun. I do try to watch it like around 4th of July and stuff, and it has the most epic and the best presidential speech ever, and it's not even a real president. So there you go.
If only it could be real life. If we could have a president like that.
Bill Pullman, run for office, Bill Pullman.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's what I think. But what about you guys?
I have to go back to the 80s. Something I believe, Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was a summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have to go back. Then I mean, those summers back then in the 80s and everything. I'm born in 71, so you mean like even with Star Wars, I mean, that's probably was a summer movie when it came out, and I was only 6 years old. And it says, to see that Star Wars come out and boom and this and that, and it was like, wow. And it's great that at 6 years old, and now I'm 54 years old, it says that the franchise is still going. Is it the best ever? Well, we all have our opinions, and you know that. but it is still around, and it's still thriving. So that's a feat in itself. With Celebration coming up and everything, it's still there. So I'm glad.
Oh yeah, it's good response there. And then you said you went all the way back to the 80s, but you actually went to like early 80s, right? Like 1981 is when Raiders. Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. Yeah. How about you? Well, Robert, you said that it would have been Independence Day, right?
Yeah, that was the fondest memory for me. Just going to the drive-in, and just watching it on screen. It was just fun. Drive-ins were the bomb back in the day. Yeah. Now I don't think we have our drive-in anymore, which was like the longest drive-in, like one of the longest drive-ins in America to last. So I don't even think we have that anymore. But
I think we still have 2 drive-ins near me. Yeah, they're like pretty close, like within like 20-minute drive.
I have one in San Diego, and that's the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sad though, because not everybody wants to stay at home and watch stream movies. They actually want to go out and enjoy the stars and just go with your kids. And just back in the day when you bring your whole family, and like sometimes you go on special nights where you get like $5 a carload, and that's right. Those are the best days of my childhood ever. Ever.
Yes.
So.
And then how about you, Vakri? Do you have a summer movie you think of?
I mean, I loved Independence Day, but for me, so I was also born in 71, later in 71. So we saw Star Wars in a drive-in theater. I remember that. I begged and pleaded with my parents because all my friends have seen it, and I've never seen it. They always talked about it, so like, okay, they took me in, and I remember it went kind of late, but I was 5 years old at the time, so I tried my hardest, and I stayed up the whole movie just to, I didn't fall asleep. Had to watch the whole thing. I was just excited.
Nice.
After that, just had to get the figures.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, right?
Mhm.
After the fact, and were those like really? I mean, I know they were difficult to get, like the Star Wars toys, like right
very.
after.
Yes.
But were they like really hard to? Well, do you remember how long it took for them to actually have the toys after the first movie came out? Did it take like a year?
I think it felt like it took a year. I remember like
Oh, okay.
even,
About that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then-
but then they were just coming and coming and coming. I mean, at general stores, at major big stores, they all had everywhere. They had their Star Wars section. So,
Yes.
Oh damn.
yeah.
Okay.
So if you're gonna go to Long's drugstore or any little drugstore, they have a Star Wars section. So you go there and get this and get that. And then the unfortunate part for me, he says I had everything, and then ask me now where it's at. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was like, so now I'm recapping back and trying to grab. Oh, I used to have this and used to have that
Oh,
and
okay.
everything. So yeah, but it was plentiful.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Later on, yes.
And then for Acres of Movies, let me know what is your favorite summer movie of all time. So let us know that. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and move on to the first one real quick here. Like I said, we don't have to spend too much time if we don't want to here. But the first one that I'm going to cover here is, of course, Thunderbolts. And this is the one that's going to kick off the summer, May 2nd. So it's coming up. It's just a couple weeks from now. So I don't have tickets for this yet. Normally, it used to be with an MCU movie that you'll get your tickets like as soon as they go on sale, right? But that's not really the case anymore. If some people are still actually going to the movies, I know a lot of people are not really doing that anymore. But I have not bought my tickets for this, but I am planning on watching this. The more trailers that I see of this film, the more interested I'm in. The more interested I'm in, or I'm more interested in the movie, the more I see the trailers. What I'm trying to say here, but I mean, I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be like a little bit more grounded to a certain extent. I know they're going to have Sentry in there, but most of the other characters don't really have any powers, right? Except maybe Bucky, the super soldier, and stuff like that. But I'm interested in seeing this. So, any quick thoughts on this film here? Thunderbolts.
It looks exciting. It looks fun. I mean, I saw the video, like, or the commercial for it, and it looked like it was going to be a really funny movie. Exciting. They're not talking about, what was his name? The character, Sentry, was it?
Sentry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
like,
guy with. Go ahead.
And Void, which is like the dark version of him. So I'm interested how they're going to fit this all together, but I'm definitely excited. I want to go see this.
Okay, yeah. So that's coming on up. Any other thoughts on this, guys? Before we move on to the next one, real quick.
I'm anticipating this movie also. I'm just hoping and praying that one of these movies will click and it will all start all over again like it did for 10, 12 years and all through the series, back from Iron Man all the way to Endgame. And it's just so that's what they need. I was thinking Wolverine and Deadpool was going to do it, but it seemed that they took a hop because then we had the Captain America movie, which I just finally saw 2 weeks ago, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, and it's just, but it's different from the heyday back in before when all the Marvel movies come out. Like you said, Gio, it said you would be on it. I got to get tickets now. The first day of
Right?
Now it's just like, quite honestly, you just reminded me that it was coming out in May 2nd. So it was kind of like, oh yeah, I got to go to the movie. So
Yeah. I mean, I watch a lot of movies in the theater still, even though it's a big MCU movie, but I know a lot of people are just waiting now. Although what I've been starting to notice, though, when it comes to the theatrical window, I'm starting to see that the studios are actually holding off on dropping them in streaming as fast as they have been. There's some movies that are taking like 2 to 3 months. Even I saw one that took like 4 months before it was actually available for you to stream. So I think they're starting to see that maybe they're starting to lose some money by doing that. But
So they're leaving them in the theaters a little bit
and
longer.
yes, because there was which movie? I don't know if you guys remember when Star Wars Episode One: The Phantom Menace came out in theaters. The physical media took almost a year before that movie came out, and I've never seen that before. And I think Jurassic Park also took a long ass time to come out on VHS at the time, right? It would have been VHS. But lately, maybe like in the late 90s, early 2000s, they were taking maybe like 5 months or so from theatrical to VHS or DVD. And then all of a sudden you can watch a movie and streaming like sometimes within a week or even like a short period of time. But it looks like they're starting to push back on that again. But Robert, you don't have any interest in this?
I mean, I'm going to see it. Me and my partner, we always go to the theater and see Marvel movies. I'm hoping that this is good. I'm lowering my expectations because it's better to lower expectations and be surprised later than having high hopes now. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this is I'm guessing this is going straight into Doomsday. Because I'll bet you there's going to be like some sort of after credit scene where they, something happens that they have to come together and stuff like that.
Oh, as far as the story is concerned, because how the storylines sometimes are all over the place.
Right. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping for their sake it's good, but like I said, I'm just going to lower my expectations and see how it is, and if it's great, excellent. If not, then I was like, well, I told myself. So.
Right, you told
I can't hurt myself.
Right, you can't get hurt, right? So, we have Mr. L. Walker dropping by. Hey, fellas, hello there, Mr. L. Walker. Just recently becoming a channel member yesterday, so thank you so much, L. Walker.
Welcome.
And then L. Walker, only because I see you here now, I was looking for your social media. So if you have Instagram or Facebook, message me so I could add you to some of the things related to the membership. If you have it, I don't know if you have it, but I wasn't able to find that. I thought I was following you. Maybe it was another L Walker that was in my group, the people that I was following or whatever. But thank you so much, L Walker, for joining us here today and for becoming a channel member. And then also, I don't think you've answered if you'll take a red or a blue pill. But go ahead and message me when you can there, though. You don't have to do that right now. But and then we have Brick Artemis dropping by, a moderator and also a channel member. Thank you, Brick, for joining us.
Hey, Brick.
Here today as well. And then of the channel members who are in the live chat, again, if you want to be part of the draft, let me know, because we're going to do that today during this stream. The movie list, I dropped it in the chat and the actual group chat for the channel members. I don't think it'll let me drop it here, right? In the actual live chat here. Let me try it real quick.
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to let me do that, but let's see.
I'm about to say.
Okay.
Let's see.
I thought it would be easier just to, copy and paste, but I'm guessing it's different on here, I guess.
I mean, I dropped just May, so it took three. It took three of them right there. See all of those in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, those are all the. I mean, I guess I'll do the other ones since I already started these. But I also left the movies in the group chat for the members. If you're not going to be able to, be present, that's fine. It's just you can message me before this ends, right? And just give me your ranking, your top 10, so I can pull it from the list or whatever. I'll give you guys more details about how that works in just a bit, but I'm just dropping that in the live chat now here. Let's see here. Okay, any other thoughts on Thunderbolts before we move on to the next one? I think the next one is Final Destination.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep, good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, all right. So I dropped all the movies in there. I don't know if that's gonna help you guys or not, but I dropped all the movies in there in the comments in the live chat comment here. So, all right, let's move on to the next one here. The next one is Final Destination: Bloodlines. I think this movie was supposed to be. I think it was gonna go directly for streaming, and they changed their mind at the end. So now it's going to be a theatrical thing. So I like the first two Final Destination movies. I watched the other two. There's four. No, how many are there now? The five. So this will be this. Obviously, there's the sixth one, but I like the first two. I didn't like the third or the fourth. The fifth one was better, but I ultimately wasn't a huge fan of the movies after number two. But coming back to the theater, I am interested in this. I'm kind of in the mood for another Final Destination movie in the theaters, so that's why I'm excited to watch it. But I'm gonna go to Robert real quick since you're more of the horror. Well, actually, I think TJ Mike's the horror fan as well. Yeah, but Robert, what are your quick thoughts on this film?
Yeah, I like you, Gio. Like, I was really like a big fan of the first two, because part two was the one with the highway logs and stuff.
Yeah,
okay,
the freeways. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was the best one. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see this. I mean, mainly because this is Tony Todd's last performance.
Oh, that's right.
I gotta pay respects to the Candyman himself. So yeah, I would definitely go and see this. I don't think I'll go in theaters to see it, but I'll definitely see it when it comes to streaming. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's supposed to come out in May as well. Brick saying that he likes the first three movies, so there you go.
Okay.
Any other thoughts? Okay.
Is this up for all of us? But I only saw the first two. And they were interesting and everything else. But the tidbit I got from this one, I was watching another stream with Robert Meyer Burnett, and they were just coming back from CinemaCon, and he mentioned this movie. He says, "This one's you got to watch this one."
Oh, okay.
It's really, really on it, and it's to the extreme, as in, just like he matched it up like a Terrifier 3 kind of mode, because it was kind of like they just took it to the extreme.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, so interesting.
I'm feeling like a lot of horror movies that are coming out are trying to get towards that Terrifier edge.
Yeah.
But they can't really go all the way. So they're trying to nudge it just a little bit. I've been noticing that.
Oh, that's because they wanna keep the R rating. So, because I don't think any of the Terrifier movies were R rated. I think they had to release them as an unrated film.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, so, and they still did well, because a lot of those studios think that they're not gonna do well if there's not a classification, there's like a rating in there. But Terrifier is an example that it actually didn't matter. So
yeah, I mean, look how much Terrifier 3 made in the box office. My God, I was especially totally surprised when I heard that,
especially compared to its budget. So go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard someone wanted to say something.
Oh no, sorry. I said. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts before we move on to the next one, which is Lilo and Stitch?
We're good.
All right. Let's move on to that one. So this is the live action of Lilo and Stitch film. So the animated version came out I believe in 2002. I remember watching it in the theater because I think my younger sister wanted to watch it, and I remember it was being like, it was okay. Like, I didn't have any issues with it. I didn't think it was bad or anything. But I think it was also kind of older at that point too. So I was like during that age or whatever. So I think I watched it just that one time when it was in the theaters, and now they're doing this live adaptation, and I've been watching some of them, like the Lion King one, and then the Aladdin, and all the other ones. I haven't watched all of them, but they just haven't been that good. Even the Lion King adaptation, the quote unquote live action adaptation, which is all like CGI shit. Even that one, they kind of like stuck to the story, and it for some reason it kind of didn't work for me. Maybe I found it jarring that the lions were speaking, and it seemed kind of weird or something. I don't know what it was, but Aladdin was better, I think. But the other ones I forgot what the other ones that I watched that just didn't do it for me. But this one, I think a lot of people have a little bit more interest in this one for whatever reason, and I think it'll do well. Spoiler alert! I think it'll do well box office wise. But any thoughts on this movie?
I have never seen Lilo and Stitch, the animated version. I mean, I got Disney Plus now, so maybe I'll have to check it out or whatever. But I remember like the first live action Disney film I went to go see was Beauty and the Beast, and that was pretty good in my opinion. They did a pretty good job. Oh. And then after that, they just rolled off the hill. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
I just like I give up. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'll just see the rest at stream if I'm ever interested. And I thought I would be interested in Lion King, but I'm just like, no, not for me. Sorry, James. But no.
There you go. Any other thoughts, guys, before we move on to the next one?
I remember Lilo and Stitch. Pardon me. And he says, "Go right ahead, Val."
Oh, okay. Just really quick. I was just gonna say, yeah. I used to be. For me, it was like when I had a kid. She was like, I used to watch all these movies with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's 16, almost 17 now. So things have changed. So I don't really have motivation to watch these movies anymore. But I still have a little bit of what do you call it? Nostalgia, because I remember as a kid, I used to like Disney movies too when I was a kid.
Correct.
Do you think your daughter would have that nostalgic feeling for this movie as a live action?
I would think, but I think being a teenager at this age, it's like I don't see nostalgia. Maybe when they
it's too early, right? It's too early. Okay.
Yeah,
that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I said I watch these with my kids. I mean, all these, this one, Toy Story, all this other stuff, and yeah, and then the example like the Toy Story stuff, and bottom this and bottom that, and Woody and Buzz and all that, and let's like Val says, he says they get older, and then now all those toys I bought to them, now they're in my room because I'm not gonna get rid of Woody and all that. And he says so now they're here, but this franchise, this part of the franchise, seemed like it lasts. It's almost like it falls in the Toy Story. They can keep on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and there's a fan base. So we'll see how it goes with this one. Even though I don't know, I think they only had a couple movies in animation, and then it's still out there to promote it. We see it in shirts and everything else, and now they have the movie. So there is a fan base that I think it probably. Hopefully Disney can hit it and it could be good.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Mr. S Beam dropping by says hello all.
Hey.
Hello there, Mr. S
Hey,
Beam,
S Beam.
a channel member, just recently signing up as well. Thank you so much, S Beam. And I know he submitted his movie list, his rankings, so we'll use that if he's not here in the live chat when we do this draft. But thank you so much, Mr. S Beam. All right. Let's move on to the next one here, and this is the Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. They used to call it Mission Impossible. What was it? Was it The Reckoning Part 2, or they changed it a bit? The title, anyway. Yeah, so I'll be watching this. The last movie didn't make as much money as they thought it would make. So I think they're gonna stick to this is the final final one. And then I don't know how much Tom Cruise can continue to do all his crazy stunts and stuff like that. But I'll be watching this. Seems like one of those popcorn films for sure. I did like the last couple or so. The best one to me is the third one, the J.J. Abrams one with Philip Seymour Hoffman was the bad guy. That was my favorite one. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how it's gonna do because of the last one, but we'll see what happens. But any thoughts?
Wasn't the last one, if I remember correctly, they did reference that? Okay, now we have to go to part 2 or something.
very end.
Oh, like a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
At the very end.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So this is the part 2 in a sense, but and final. And so, but I mean, as in Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise, and then the Mission Impossible franchise. It's always been fun movies to me. They almost fall into like a Bond kind of situation, and
Right.
you might, they have 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, but you still, they're decent, they're fun, and you just keep on going watching them.
Although this time they're having the same guy play the lead in all these movies, right? And and like James Bond, like I don't know how many, like how many, like I don't know how many one actor has played James Bond the most. Like I don't know who, like
the most movies.
I think Roger Moore.
Yeah. Do you know how many?
I don't know. I think I read somewhere that Roger Moore was the one who played the most.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know how many he made, but like this will be the 8th one.
I think you're correct, Rob, because I mean during the 80s, my James Bond was Roger Moore.
Yeah,
because he was always coming out in movies. So he probably has the most out of everybody.
Oh, okay, all right. Any other thoughts, guys?
This would be kind of weird not anticipating another Mission Impossible movie. It's like they're just pumped them out like since the 90s, right?
Yeah. 96 was the first at least the first Tom Cruise one.
Yeah, he's starting to look old, even though in the movies he looks fine. But I see pictures of him like when he's not being filmed. I'm like, wow, he's really starting to look old now.
Oh, when he's like not in behind the camera and all the effects and all the makeup,
all the kicked up makeup.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one here. You didn't have any thoughts on this, right, Robert?
No.
I just want to
one movie and that was it.
Go ahead.
First movie and that was it.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to throw a tidbit on this. This is we're speaking about Tom Cruise, and it's up in age and everything, just like everybody else. He says, I got it was a deluxe package of physical media of The Outsiders. If you remember that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. And then to have that cast, that young. And some of them were nobodies, like Tom Cruise. Who the hell's Tom Cruise? And all these guys, Patrick Swayze, this and that, Ralph Macchio,
Steve Thomas Howell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had that, and it says that was something that shows that who made it, who continued, and I mean they were stars, and then to get them in all in one movie, basically unknown. That's that was a good one.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Now, watching it, because I first saw The Outsiders like sometime in the 90s, and I already knew who Patrick Swayze was. I already knew who Tom Cruise was, and Ralph Macchio. So then when I saw that, and it was like, oh, it's all these guys in this movie here. They're like really young. So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because we had to read the book. I think it was in middle school. We had to read the book.
Yeah,
and then they played the movie. Yeah, they played the movie afterwards. So
they did the same in my school too. I read the book, and then they just showed, and then the movie. Actually, the movie wasn't even come out, and then it came out. I think that summer, another summer movie. So yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Speaking of Ralph Macchio, so here's the next one. So it's Karate Kid
Excuse me.
Legends. So we have the it's not the kid from any of the Cobra Kai kids. So I know they did like a casting call type of thing. So they went and found another guy,
Mhm.
and this is the movie Here Now, and with Jackie Chan because they did the film adaptation with what's his name, Jaden Smith.
Jada Smith.
Yeah,
Jaden Smith, and then there's coming out of Cobra Kai, and I think it's supposed to take place a couple years or so after Cobra Kai, if I'm not mistaken. But it's kind of cool to see both of them in here, Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio, in this one
Yep.
movie. So I'm sure it's going to be the same type of film we've seen, right? It's a Karate Kid movie, you know, it's going to be the same as the others, but I'm mainly interested because I want to see, you know, Jackie Chan and Ralph together in a Karate Kid movie. That's the only reason why I want to watch it. So, and who knows if other people are going to feel that way too. So, Karate Kid Legends here. Any thoughts?
Nostalgia all over it with
Mhm.
Ralph Macchio, and I'm curious. I'll see it. I didn't finish. What do you call it?
Cobra Kai.
I did Cobra Kai. It's actually funny
Mm.
because there's the owner of my local restaurant. He's in it. And,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, that's right. I think you mentioned that before. Yeah, I think you mentioned that. That's crazy.
yeah. He's a cool guy. Really nice guy in real life.
Mhm.
And but I probably have to catch up on it. I'm kind of excited to check out the movie.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys probably know I go to the movies every week. I'm going to the movies tonight, so I mean, so I'm like always in at the movies. But so I'm definitely watching this. Did you, Robert? Did you watch either any of the Karate Kid movies or Cobra Kai?
I watched the first three movies. And that was it. I haven't watched Cobra Kai or the other Karate Kid with Jaden Smith or anything like that. I was like, the three movies are fine for me. I'm cool with it.
Okay, all right.
That was the time when I was growing up, and yeah, that was the thing back then. So I'm just like, yeah, I can live with that. Maybe I will see Cobra Kai because everybody keeps saying this how good it is. So maybe I'll give it a chance.
It's very cheesy,
Is it like
but
teen
but yeah, it's like a lot of like teen drama with Karate Kid components from
Yeah.
that's what's going
from
to
the
make it hard for
80s.
me.
And I mean, for me, it worked, but you do have to recognize the cheesiness, especially when they fight, especially when the younger kids, especially in the earlier seasons when they would fight. You can tell that they're not fighters, right? So,
Mm.
and they would just like randomly break into a fight because there'll be some episodes where they're like, "Oh, no one has fought," so they just like, let's bring up a scene where the two older men need to fight each other, and then they'll do a scene that is like fucking random. But I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, it is
Wow.
Cobra Kai, but
Wow.
it worked. It worked overall. But,
I enjoyed this. I watched all the Karate Kids, and then this Cobra Kai when it came out, and I was hesitant at first, but then I watched it, and then I just got hooked to it. But I liked it for the nostalgia part of it because, especially from season 1 to season 2, they were getting other people's when they went to what was that, uh, Japan or. Uh, in the second movie, and those characters and
oh, they
everything.
would bring them in.
Yeah, they would bring him in, and
Uh-huh.
he said, "Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, this and
Yeah.
that." For me, that was a part of me. But the story and everything, it was. Well, I mean, you got to see the, Johnny and Karate Kid and all this other stuff and everything. Unfortunately, Miyagi wasn't around at the time. But just another tidbit, I was working at Comic Con, and I was working in kind of like a big, huge green room, and in a hotel across the street from Comic Con, and I was doing security, and then they had a big, big elevator, like almost like big, like you could put a car in it.
Oh
And
wow.
he says every time the elevator went up, my job was to open up the elevator so the guests, the stars, the entertainment can go out and relax and eat and mingle and everything else. But the deal is, it says when I opened the elevator, I never knew who was on the other side.
Mhm.
So I open this up, and this is Cobra Kai first season. Everybody comes out of the elevator.
Oh
So
wow.
I'm seeing Ralph Macchio and the other guy and this and Sensei.
Wow.
All this,
Okay.
yeah. So it's cool. It was cool.
All right.
They're cool too. They were very nice.
Nice. Let's see. Any other thoughts, guys, before we move on to the ballerina?
Ooh. I'm good.
All right. So we got Ana de Armas, the ballerina, the John Wick universe. I think they had to add that in the title of the movie. I think it's like ballerina something John Wick, or from the John Wick universe or something like that, or the world of John Wick. I forgot what it says, but
I think it was the
Something-
world
yeah.
from John Wick.
yeah, something like that, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
because I just saw that. I was like, oh, okay, so they added the John Wick in there so that people know. I think this is good. Have any of you guys seen the last Daniel Craig James Bond film?
Oh yes.
Which I'm forgetting the name of the movie now, but
No Time to Die.
oh, there you go. So Ana de Armas is in that, and she's kind of like a spy as well. Like she's doing all the moves that James Bond is doing, but a woman version, right?
Oh yeah.
And then when they're like, oh, she's going to be in ballerina, okay, yeah, that works because we've seen her in that 007 movie. She was awesome in that. So
Mhm.
this is going to be, I think it's going to be good. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think they had shot the film and it was supposed to come out a year ago, but I believe they had to add more action sequences because I guess they just felt they needed more, and then they
Yeah.
postponed it for about a year. I believe that's what I ended up reading somewhere, but now it's coming out in June, so I think it'll do well. I don't think it'll do John Wick well, but I think it'll do well.
Yeah. Usually,
thoughts?
usually the first movie in any franchise, I mean, usually doesn't do as well as like the second or third film or whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. Me and my partner always have seen all the John Wicks, so I'm sure we'll be seeing this. I don't know in theaters or not, but yeah, we'll be definitely checking this out.
But did you get the John Wick figure?
No.
Ah,
You're
I'm
like,
good.
no.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm
All
totally
right.
good. I mean, I like the movie, but I don't love it. You know?
Would you get a figure of Ana de Armas as the ballerina?
100%.
No, I don't need. Gio,
Okay.
you know me, how picky I am about.
Yeah,
this
you
stuff.
just want Star Wars figures. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I'm all about, Chewbacca dog and
Right.
Leia, Queen of the
Chewbacca
Desert,
dog, is that what it says?
some
Chewbacca
stuff
dog?
like that. So,
Very stormtroopers.
Right.
yeah, them stormtroopers. Oh, they're so racist. My
Oh,
God.
wow, wow.
My God. Get rid of them all. Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts, guys, before we move on to the next one here?
I just saw the trailer for this about a week ago, and it seemed like it's awesome. So, yeah, I love the John Wick franchise, and yeah, it's on my list. That's
Yeah.
going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just like their club settings. Like every time they do like a
Oh,
fight
yeah.
scene club, I'm like, damn, why can't we have stuff here in Kansas?
And then they have some badass song that just happens to go with the action sequences, with the fight sequences.
Hell yeah, just make a full soundtrack. I mean, might as well.
Oh, yeah.
Go with the movie.
right. If you're gonna go into a fight, bring that John Wick soundtrack for the background, right?
And I just love seeing like all the different sceneries of these different countries that they get to go.
Oh yeah,
to. Like
Yeah.
it's breathtaking just to see. Like
Yeah.
especially like in sundown, like when the sun's coming down. Oh, gorgeous scenery. Gorgeous.
definitely. A lot of people actually don't bring that up, but yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one here. So this is the How to Train Your Dragon live action adaptation. There was the animated movie that came out in 2010, and I did watch this one in the theater, the animated one, and it was good. I believe they're not going to do too many changes story wise, just a few things from my understanding of it. I mean, it looks good. I still don't know if I'm going to watch this one though, but I think it'll do well because like the first one did well. They made, I think, 3 of them of the animated versions.
Yeah.
Although wait, okay, so that came out in 2010. So what? Only like 15 years, and then they made a live action adaptation of it. But I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. But did any of you guys watch the animated version or interested in this one?
Nope and nope. Sorry.
If I have time, yes. If I have time.
Yeah.
No, I watched them all, the same thing, the kids. And
Yeah.
and actually I took my son to see the first one, and I don't know if this was a mandatory deal or this was just an extra plus to it. I took him, and this is, he's still little and everything. They had it in 3D.
Oh yeah.
And then and then I've seen 3D, and then so I put the glasses on and going right there, and he starts freaking out because this thing keeps going right there in front of his face, and he says, so we got through it, but it was like he didn't know what was 3D, so.
Okay.
And then you're going on, and it was really, really in depth 3D, and it says. And actually, yeah, they have 3D, and then it was, I think, maybe 4D. Have you ever been in 4D?
Oh,
I didn't know they had 4D.
So
They got 4D. It's basically the one. It's 3D, but this is like it goes your seat and everything around you.
No, I have done that. Yes.
Okay.
I have done that.
Like if there's a shooting scene, like a wick scene, and you feel the bullet just fly by you, and or if it's raining or something, you get a little sprinkle or stuff
like
like
the 40X.
that. Your chair start moving.
Yeah.
It was that, and then plus the 3D, plus the chair moving and everything else. Yeah, freaked him out.
That's like
Speaking-
an IMAX and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think the screen is like big like IMAX,
No,
but the main
they're
thing,
not.
the main thing is just like for you, like kind of feel what you're seeing on screen, to a certain extent, right?
Yeah.
And I have done this. I did it for the first one that I did. It was when they re-released the first Matrix film. So of course I was gonna go see it in the theater and in 4DX, and that was a great experience because, the bullet time scene when Neo like does his little the seats move back too,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh shit! And then there's a scene in the Matrix where there's like there's a storm, before he goes to see Morpheus, and then they put like the lightning lights, and then they spray like water at you and stuff like that. And,
wow.
And that was cool. And then the last one that I saw in 4DX was actually last year. We watched Twisters in 4DX, if you can imagine, with all the Twister scenes, right? The seats were moving all over the place and shit. So that was cool. I definitely want to do another one of those. But any other thoughts, guys, before we move on to Megan 2.0?
Yes. We can go on. We can go. Yes.
So there you go. So Megan 2.0 there. Just take it away, Robert. Just go ahead.
This movie is going to be batshit crazy, and I'm here for it. My God, I love the first one, but I think this one's going to take over the first one. I mean, my God, if you saw the trailer, it just it's basically termed T2. It's T2, and my God, they totally done like a 180 on the franchise. I mean, if you really think about it, like Terminator 1 was kind of like a horror in a way. You have the cyborg killing people, trying to find Sarah Connor, and she's running for her life and stuff like that. Yeah, they taken this to a whole new level, and I know people have trepidations. Like, I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but I mean, really, I didn't really think like Megan, the first one, was like that much of a horror to me.
Right,
more
right.
like a thriller. It's just like T1, you know.
And comedy.
Yeah, and comedy. It has humor in it, like a lot of humor. So, I mean, it makes perfect sense for them to go balls to the walls with this. And when that trailer played and Brittany was playing in the background, I was like, oh, you're making my heart soar. I will see this 10 times over if I can. I will buy the merchandise because I'm already looking to getting that Mondo Megan figure. I wasn't too thrilled about it at first because I thought the head sculpt looked kind of off. But I'm like, well, I have friends that can paint and do hair and shit like that. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting that figure. So yes, I am so excited about this. I'm okay. I love it.
Wait. So Robert, does this mean you're actually gonna step out and go to the theater to watch this then?
I've been going to the theaters. Like anytime when good horror movies or Marvel.
That's right. That's right. You have. Yeah, that's right. Because you did go. Yeah. What did you see? I think you told me about. What was the most recent one that you saw in the theater? You saw Hard Eyes, right?
Hard Eyes, yes.
Okay,
yes.
That one you saw in the theater, right?
Yes, I saw that in the theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I wanted my partner to go with me. I was like, hey, you know, this is going. It's not going to be like super gory, like a Terrifier or anything like that, because he is not having it with the Terrifier movies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. I'm like, come on, as much shit as we see on TV all the time, like, aren't you numb at this point? But right. I was just like, oh yeah, I was like, this is kooky and fun. Just like, I like horror movies that don't take themselves seriously, you know, just kind of bonkers at times. So, but yeah, this is definitely, and also I'm going to see Sinners when it comes out because I already convinced my partner to go see it too. So he's like, yeah. I'm in. So
next week.
All the great reviews it's getting. Yeah,
the Ryan Coogler movie. Yeah, definitely watching that.
Hell yeah. So I'm excited about this. Yeah.
We have Jesse the Phenomenal 1 dropping by. I haven't seen you in the live chat before. Thank you so much. Welcome. Do you think we will still get the Michael biopic in October? I'm not sure because there've been some issues with the I think the estate messed up on something when it comes to there's a certain person that should not have been mentioned legally, and I think they shot it, and so they kind of have to start over. So I don't know if it's going to come out in October. I don't know if they already fixed that or not, but that's the Michael Jackson biopic movie. But I guess we'll see. Any other thoughts, guys, on Megan before we move on to the next one?
Robert, fill me in. You said that this is like Terminator 2. So basically, there's only been one more movie beforehand?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just Megan. So, or Megan.
Megan.
Why did I say Megan like the Key and Peele character?
I don't know.
I do that? But the first one, it was back in, 2000?
That's something about...
Oh, the first Megan?
Yeah, the first Megan.
2023.
2023?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched it, so I mean, I've seen it, but
okay.
So I'm assuming it's good.
If you do,
watch
it. Watch the rated R version because they're like on the DVDs, like two versions, like the PG-13 one, which they put out in theaters, which I think was a huge mistake. But the R-rated one, you'll have more fun with that one.
Perfect.
Yeah, I haven't seen the R-rated version, and I did like the first one. The one that came out.
Check out the R-rated one. It's fun.
It's fun, you know.
Assuming, and I won't ask anymore, but I'm assuming we're dealing with a doll.
Yeah.
And dolls are spooky.
Basically.
Prettier than Chucky.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, right? We need to see a Megan versus Chucky movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that they were trying to do something with that. I don't know. I'm thinking it's just rumors, but I'll be laughing my head off if they do that.
Yeah.
It has more comedy to it. Yeah. I'm here for that too.
Nice,
So,
nice.
yeah, and Valkyrie, you can watch this because it's not scary. Really, the first Megan is not that scary.
Okay.
So it's just it has more humor into it than anything. So if you like humor, hey,
All right.
it'd be fun.
I laugh more in this movie than a horror movie would have me laugh, right? But maybe Bride of Chucky. Yeah, so that's Megan 2.0, and let's see, we have. Oh, and Jesse says definitely excited for the Superman movie. Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about that in a bit. Then Mr. One Adam 12 dropping by, a channel member and moderator.
Hey,
Thanks so much, Adam, for joining us here. Much appreciated there. And let's see. Oh, and then he's giving his top films here: Superman, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, How to Train Your Dragon. And then Adam, is that your ranking? Let me know if that's your ranking, because we're going to do the draft in just a bit here. But I know that you gave me one of them, which I know which one you're referring to, so I already know that one. Let's see, Chris Chong dropping by. Oh my God, Megan, a queen icon, queen of icons. Hey,
yes.
fellas.
Queen.
Hello there, Chris Chong. Thank you for joining us. Haven't seen you in the live chats recently, but thank you for coming back. Let's see. Adam saying movie that will make the most Jurassic World, no matter how good or bad it is. All right. Well, we'll be doing the drafts, so we'll see. We'll see. Thunderbolts, says L. Walker, definitely. Okay, so moving on to the next one here. So Jurassic World Rebirth, right? So this is the new Jurassic World movie that is not gonna have Chris Pratt, so they tapped Scarlett Johansson to be in this. Is this the guy from Wicked?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looks like him in a way.
I think it might be him, but I'm not
I know
sure.
what you're talking about, Jonathan Bailey.
Yeah, I think it is him. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is him. But
the cast.
But yeah, so all the other movies, all the other Jurassic World films, they all crossed $1 billion. Even the reviews didn't stop them. They all crossed $1 billion. So maybe this will be the same situation, but we'll see, right? A lot of you guys know I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park, right? So these Jurassic World movies, I like the first one, the 2015 one with Chris Pratt. I thought it was fun. The second one was not as good at all. And then the third one, Dominion, that one was pretty bad. So, but like I said, it still did well. So, then we have Robbie dropping by, a channel member. Thank you, Robbie. Says yes. I'm not sure to what, but thank you, Robbie. Someone who I know in the real world, Robbie. So thank you. Chris Chong says the girls and gays are thirsting over Jonathan Bailey. So it is him, Chris Chong? It is Chris.
Yeah.
He is Jonathan Bailey. I think I did see the name on there.
I kinda see it,
but any thoughts, guys, on Jurassic World Rebirth?
That's another one I saw the trailer last week, and it looks exciting. Of course, with Scarlett Johansson, and I'm a fan of hers, and it seems like it'd be just action and just fun. So pretty much that.
Yeah. I think this will probably do better than the Chris Pratt movies. Honestly.
Oh, really?
Because Scarlett, she's been in action films before, like Lucy, and being Black Widow and stuff like that. So I think she has a better shot in having a higher grossing box office than Chris Pratt does. Because Chris Pratt was kind of problematic for a while. So.
I know Mahershala Ali is in this movie too, but he's not in the photo here.
No.
But he's in this movie.
Why wasn't he working on the Blade movie? Try to get that shit off the ground.
That's not his. But that's not his fault though. He's ready to go, from my understanding of it. It's Marvel. They're not ready to move forward with Blade.
Well, I mean, I thought he was like complaining about like the scripts and saying that he didn't approve of certain scripts. I did
hear something about that. I'm
He
not
has
sure
some
how
in it.
accurate. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but if that's the case, if he saw that it's crap, maybe that's a good thing. So right.
I'm like, bruh, you're not going for another Oscar here. You're going for a Marvel film.
Oh well, I
What do you
mean,
expect?
I mean, I hope it's not crap though either, right? Because then it's gonna kill the whole Blade franchise as well, right? So
Yeah, I'm about to say, just keep Wesley Snipes. You already got him right
Yes.
now. Just
Just have
make
Wesley
more
Snipes.
movies with him. At least make one more movie.
One more.
Like as his send off. Just like
Robert, I was going to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth there. I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
know
don't-
when the other movie was like a nail in the coffin when Deadpool and Wolverine came out, and Wesley Snipes says, "I'm the only Blade, and the only one that ever be."
Yeah.
Right.
And I said that was a behind the scenes remark because they knew something that that other Blade was never gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who
Only
knows?
Blade.
Who knows if Marshall
sad.
Lee's is gonna do this Blade movie at this point? But who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, too many guys trying to ice skate uphill.
All right, right.
Yeah.
Shoot, just get Guillermo del Toro. He did a great job with the first Blade film?
The second
Or
one.
The second one. And that's
yeah.
everybody's favorite Blade film.
Yes.
Blade 2. So just hire Guillermo del Toro. I mean, shoot. Recreate that magic.
But any other thoughts on Jurassic World before we move on to Superman? All right, so Superman coming in July. July 11th. They haven't pushed it, so it's still coming out. We've seen the trailer, and then we see a little sneak peek from I think it was CinemaCon, right? I think they showed it there.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I was always interested in this. I think this was my most anticipated movie of the year, even though I do kind of feel that this year's kind of weak when it comes to their slate. But this is my most anticipated movie of the year. James Gunn, he did something great with Guardians of the Galaxy. Some characters that most of the audiences didn't know. Right?
I did.
So, well, yeah, Valkyrie, because Valkyrie is Valkyrie, but
Yeah.
but like I wasn't that familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy. And that came out, and that was great. All three of them were great. And then he's made a movie called Slither, which I'm a big fan of. It came out in 2006, a little horror movie, or horror comedy, I should say. And then he did a Suicide Squad, or The Suicide Squad. Much better than the one that they made in what year did that come out? Actually, 2016. And then this one came out during the straight to HBO hybrid theatrical idea thing, whatever. So that was great too. So I like that movie too. So I kind of do have high expectations for this movie, and I'm probably like setting myself up to be disappointed with it. But we'll see. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be solid. But we'll see there. But any thoughts, guys?
I'm a big Superman fan, so I'm happy for this. Like I think I've said this probably. Mike, you too. I mean, you're about my age, so you probably remember Christopher Reeve back in 1977.
Yep.
And then what do you call it? I watched them all. What was it? The one before I forgot. Sorry, I'm going a bit slow now.
Are you talking about Superman Returns?
Superman Returns, Brandon Routh, and then Henry Cavill. I love Henry Cavill. I thought he was great. Though I'm going to miss him as Superman, I think James Gunn he always does a great job with his movies. So I'm still excited for this, and can't wait for the Hot Toys fig. Though I'm controversial here though because I'm not a fan of the red trunks.
Oh, okay.
I like the new 52 look where there are no red trunks, but I'll go with it still. If they come out with a hot toy, I'll probably still pick it up also.
Okay.
Well, then again, it kind of goes with James Gunn's humor in a way.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of fitting to have the red trunks. I mean, when I think of Superman, I always think of the red trunks because I grew up on Christopher Reeve.
I kind of did too.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I was like, everybody's making a deal. Like when Henry Cavill first came out, I'm like, where the hell are the trunks? Like in the yellow belt? Like, what is this? But then I saw the movies, and then I was kind of like, okay, I get it. I totally get what people were saying. Like, yeah, they don't need the red trunks. But for me, that's traditional. I'm like more of a traditionalist. Like, I always try to stick to comic-based stuff. You know,
Okay.
and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But
The I was gonna say that really quick though, but the no trunks thing was part of the new look when they switched universes for the new 52. They got rid of the red trunks, and that's what they kind of went with also. So it is comic book canon, but not too many people like it, and I think they ended up killing that universe anyways. So it's back to the red trunks anyways.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited for the movie, and I agree with Valkyrie with this. I mean, we've been through from Christopher, you know, from all of them. What's that? We had Christopher Reeves, but what's the first the black and the one in black and white?
George Reeves.
Yeah, George Reeves. Yeah, there.
Oh, okay.
And he says, yeah, that's when you should start with that, and then Christopher Reeves, and we've been through all the Supermans, and I love Cavill. I wish he would have stayed, but you know what? I have a great anticipation for this movie, but I'm not gonna put too much. I hope it does well. I mean, Superman deserves some, you know, deserves to be in the limelight, just like all the rest, like Batman and everything else. But everyone, if you ever get in a conversation with other people and they talk about Superman, and he says, "Why don't they do a movie?" or "Why don't they do this?" or this and that, it's because I don't know. This is what I say. He's Superman. He can beat the hell out of Batman, everybody.
Yeah.
He's Superman. So what villain can get in there to get him thing? And I think the trailer, we're going back to, what's that guy? Lex Luthor, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is too much going in the well with Lex Luthor. What about a Brainiac or something to that effect?
Ooh.
Yeah, something to the effect. I mean, Brainiac always gave Superman
He was a scary villain, yeah.
Yeah. But they always give Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but in the scene in the trailer, there was something floating up in the sky when he and Lois were together and hugging and stuff like that. So it might be Brainiac. We just don't know. They're keeping it hush hush.
Got it.
That could be it. Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll see how it goes. I hope the best.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I hope so too.
Yeah,
needs a break.
Yeah, they definitely need to do well with this first one. At least critically.
Once Crypto came out, that got me right there, and I said, "Oh, okay."
There's going to be so much merch.
Yeah,
so much merch. It's going to be Grogu all over again, but with a dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, get ready for that happen.
All right. Any other thoughts? We move on to Fantastic Four. All right, here we go. Fantastic Four. First steps, right? I always want to say baby steps, but it's first steps, right? Fantastic Four. So the MCU version, right? So we've seen, or at least most of us have seen the first versions. You know, the 2005, and then the one from 2015, which one?
Roger Corman. Yeah.
Right. So I thought they were okay. They weren't terrible, but I wasn't like holy shit about them either. So the Fantastic Four movies, and this one, we have Pedro Pascal, we have Joseph Quinn, Vanessa Kirby, and I always have trouble pronouncing the guy's name who plays Grimm, but the actor's name. But so hopefully this is done well. I think it needs to do much better than the other iterations, but we'll see. I'm curious to see how many people rush out to see this version of the Fantastic Four. But what are you guys' thoughts?
I think this will probably do well, but I don't see it being Superman. Only reason is because the whole slump with Marvel and everything else, and Superman is a brand new, a brand new thing that they got going in DC. So I would think people would be more curious to see how that goes first, and then if maybe reviews are good and stuff like that, they'll come and see Fantastic Four, just because people still have that, anxiety of going to see another Marvel film in a theater, with all the crap they've been going through. So I can see that happening. But I hope it does good. I really do. Am I the only one? Just answer, like, am I the only one who's getting tired of seeing Pedro Pascal in everything right now? Even in beer commercials, it's like, goddamn, I can't even have
Apple commercials now.
Apple, just God. I mean, get your check. I mean, hey, get your money. But
I mean, if I was Pedro Pascal, I'll be cashing in too. I'm sorry, but I
would be too. But
but I get what you mean. That he's like,
let's take a
Pedro
break
Pascal
in between.
I believe that the Last of Us starts tomorrow.
It does, yeah. Season 2.
Does?
There you go. He's back again.
Yes,
he's back again for another series. So
right.
Yeah, as in this franchise, I think it's going to do well. I mean, I hope so, because everybody's been crying for it for so long. Fantastic Four. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know much of bits and pieces. I saw the movies earlier, the two movies before, and I just didn't dive in like I did with the rest of the stuff. So
same here, actually.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and see, get some little bit more backstory and see where they came and where's it going and anything. But I mean, as in Disney, I mean, they really put a push, because when they were at Comic-Con and they did the fireworks outside for Deadpool and Wolverine, they went 100%, and they're going to make sure when they put that 4 up there and fireworks and their logo, it says, this is what it is. We got 2 big films that you're going to see is Deadpool and Wolverine, and this one's coming. So we'll see.
And based on the fact that they're doing like a 60s, retrospect, which the comic came out during the 60s, I was like, maybe that's kind of the secret recipe to make a good Fantastic Four film. Like, it's not like totally serious. I mean, yes, it will have serious moments, but like have some corny moments in between. Like with the other movies, I don't think. I mean, they tried that, but it just didn't work for them. But I mean, with this, I can see it kind of working better. Just for the 60s aesthetic alone. So, but I know eventually they'll have to come into modern times, or I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know, but but there has to be some sort of secret recipe to get a good Fantastic Four film.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that's what they did, but we'll find out.
I was gonna say, for me, is about Fantastic Four. Actually, was never one of my favorite comic books. I only read their comic books when the Silver Surfer would show up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then also just one more thing I heard though about the Silver Surfer. So for me, I was a big fan of the Silver Surfer, and I heard that it was supposed to be a female.
Right. Yeah.
I found out later on that it's not. What do you call it? Silver Surfer is a guy named Norrin Rad, and it's actually another person's name. So it's not Norrin Rad Silver Surfer. So it's not a gender swap. I found out.
It's like his wife or something.
His Shalabal,
Shalabal,
yes.
Yeah, I read something about that too. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good with it now. At first, I was like, "What? No," because when I was in
you want to see the Silver Surfer that you're familiar with, that you've seen in the past, right? But yeah, because I saw that, like, wait, no, there is a female Silver Surfer in the comics, right? So, so they're just going based on that, and then they're like in a different universe too, right? In a different...
right.
So we might still get the other Silver Surfer later on, maybe. So
the one thing I was kind of surprised though, I wish they kind of went with Frankie Ray Nova. I don't know if you're familiar with her. She's like a once in a while ally of Silver Surfer, and she's like bright orange instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I thought that would be kind of a fun thing if you did her instead of Shalabal Silver Surfer, but yeah, we'll see. I'm still kind of like excited to see both.
Okay, all right. Well, that's closer to the end of July. I think somewhere around Comic-Con, I think, actually, around that time frame. Okay, so there's going to be the last one, and then we'll do the draft, guys. I don't know. Well, I don't see that many in the live chat right now, but if you're on the live chat and you still want to do the draft, let me know because we're about to start it. I'm going to go based on the information that I have, and then we have a couple panelists who are going to be part of it. But the last one is the Naked Gun reboot. Liam Neeson. So we have this movie, and I saw the trailer. The trailer was pretty funny, actually, with the whole OJ thing right there and stuff. It's very short. It's a teaser trailer, like the ultimate teaser trailer. There's not much going on in there, but that one's coming out, I believe, on August 1st. So there's an August release. And yeah, I'm interested in seeing this. He was in a Seth MacFarlane movie. I think it's called like 1,000 Ways to Die in the West or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's played a comedic role before, kind of like spoofy. Mm-hmm. And he's kind of doing this here, but like one of the ultimate spoofs, right? Naked Guns. So, what are your thoughts, guys, on this one?
I trust in him. Liam Neeson, he does the ultimate badass guy, but I think I've seen him also do some comedic things once in a while too. So I think he can do it, and it's about time we got another Naked Gun movie.
Yeah, it's been a while, right? Because I don't even remember seeing a Naked Gun playing in theaters like since I've been alive. But I mean, maybe I was too young to have noticed. But
yeah, it was like in the 80s, I think, or something like that. And the last one was in the early 90s.
Oh, it was? Okay. All right.
So that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Because there's this one called Naked Gun and a Third or something like that?
Yeah, 33 and a third, 2.5, and then Naked Gun.
32. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, and I'll throw this out to you guys. Any director or creator affiliation from the Naked Guns to like the Airplane movies? Because they seem kind of like that. They really go off the tracks, And the who played Naked Gun? I forget the gentleman's name.
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen, yes.
Leslie Nielsen. He was in both franchises.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like the same, they just jokes and this and that. It's just improving and everything else. I mean, I enjoyed it. But see how far these Naked Guns, or if you watch Airplane 1, that wouldn't fly today.
Yes, it wouldn't.
No pun intended, right? No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. Yeah, that one wouldn't make it. So maybe Naked Gun. I'm trying to remember if it was kind of fell in that area, but no, it'd be nice to see him in a different role, because he always plays that almost same role all the time in different movies, and this would be refreshing. So I will go on and watch it.
Yeah, so I see that the let me see, where is it here? So I think it's the Zucker brothers.
Zucker brothers.
David Zucker. They did they're affiliated with Airplane, the Naked Gun and Airplane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it is the Zucker brothers. Yeah. For this one, I mean, I don't think so, but for the first Airplane and Naked Gun, yeah.
Interesting. Good.
Yeah. And I want to say that they did Scary Movie 3, but I could be wrong about that.
Well,
yeah.
We can tell the difference between the first two movies and the rest.
Well, actually, Leslie Nielsen was in Scary Movie 3 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just double check. Yeah, it is. David Zucker. Also part of Scary Movie 3. Yeah, same thing.
I can't wait for Scary Movie 6 when they come out. Ooh, I hope they bring everybody back. I want Brenda. Bring back
Brenda, right? Brenda.
Yes,
It's
that was
funny.
my girl. Yes.
Let's see. Oh, my sister Alice is dropping by. Says hello. Hello, Alice. Thank you for
Hello.
joining us. And then Alice, let me know if you want to do the movie draft because I'm about to do that right now. All right, let's see. So I think that was it for the movies right here, guys. So let me go in here and do this.
Last thing I will say, I hope they do plenty of OJ jokes.
Oh, like throughout the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The scene in the trailer when the last guy was looking at a picture of his father, it was OJ. It was like, no,
Nah. It's like nah.
no.
Yeah,
We ain't
that's
going
funny.
there.
Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna do that. The movie box office draft for summer movies 2025. My sister Alice says, "What is the movie draft?" Right. So, well, I'm gonna explain this. I mean, I don't think you're gonna have time to do it now, Alice. But let me see here. Move this real quick. Okay, so again, this is the movie box office draft summer movies 2025. So again, this is I dropped a list, a number of movies that would be part of this game here. So it's kind of like NFL draft, you know, when you like get a number and then you go, when it's your turn, you draft a player or whatever. In this case, you're drafting movies. And it's based on the box office of that movie that you picked. So at the end of the game, which would be like sometime in September, October-ish, once you tally all the box office numbers, the revenue, the money that that movie made in your collection, in your bank, whoever's movies made the most wins. Either a $25 gift card or a $50 gift card to Sideshow or Amazon, whatever. So those are for the channel members, and the guys who are here live in the panel, you guys are gonna do that way. But there's a couple who submitted their picks through texts or messages or whatever, so I'll use those. And let me see here. Do you guys have any questions as to how it works?
I think I got it.
Is there like any synopsis explanation for each of these movies, or just no, just pick them? And
No, because there's just too many of them.
Yeah.
I did this what we did earlier about, you know, going through the movie preview.
Mhm.
That was the closest that I was able to do, right? Because it'll take way too long to do that.
I agree.
Okay.
So that's the most that I was able to do. That's why I kind of covered these movies that we just did right now. But
And can it be the movies that we were just talking about too? Can we add?
they are part of it. Yeah,
They're
all of them are part of it. But there's a lot more.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot more. But all the ones that we talked about, yeah, they qualify for those if
Okay.
you get a chance to get them.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
So far, who I have is Feel the Burn, TJ Mike, Valkyrie Magnus, Adam, S Beam, and Matthew, who is my brother. So they're gonna play this. Adam's picks. I mean, he sent me some picks. I just don't know if they were in rank or not. Except I know one of them. He said one of them, but the other ones, I'm guessing that was his rank from what he said earlier in the chat. So I guess I'll be using that. But all right. So let's see. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, you know, the little duck race stuff, but instead that's how we're gonna choose who's gonna go first.
Okay.
So let me play this here. Wait, where did this go? Where did it go? All right, here it is. Okay, going back here. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, I already did all this. Oh, here it is. 30 seconds. Okay. All right, so all the guys who are going to be part of this, they're in there, right? So we have Matthew, S Beam, Adam, Valkyrie Magnus, TJ Mike, and Feel the Burn. So we're going to see who's going to go first, right? So here we go, guys. So you guys aren't winning anything, but you'll see who's going to go first, right? So this is kind of like Minecraft, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
Minecraft. Did you
I'm
guys see how much?
surprised-
Did you guys see how much money that movie made?
I know. I'm surprised as hell. Like for a movie with Jack
Come
Black and Jason
on.
Momoa, like really? But people like it, so
Yeah, I mean, it made a shitload of money.
Valkyrie.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
uh,
There you
Right.
go. All right, Valkyrie
Nice.
will be first. Or removing the winner, and we're racing again. Okay, so there should be no Valkyrie. All right, here we go. Who's gonna go second? Is it gonna be TJ Mike, Feel the Burn, Matthew, Adam, or S Beam? So we'll see right now.
Let's see.
But yeah, that Minecraft movie made so much money. It was like I think it grossed $157 million just here
Oh, wow.
in North America. And
Ooh,
like,
Adam.
oh, Adam's gonna be second, right?
Oh, yep. Adam.
All right, Adam is second. Okay, removing the winner. All right, so it should be all right. Oh, Adam's still there. Wait. I'm gonna do it again. Hopefully, Adam is not part of it. But or maybe I could just go and remove him. Let me just do that instead. Hold on a sec, guys. I don't know why I didn't actually remove him. All right, so let me go back over there and remove them there. All right, hold on a sec, guys. We'll do that right now. Where did this go?
how long ago did Minecraft come out? I think it just came out, didn't it?
No, I think it's been out for a while. I think it's been
About a few
several
months.
years.
Wait,
Oh,
several
You're
years?
talking about the you're talking about the movie or the game?
Yeah.
Movie.
Oh, the movie. The movie just came out last week.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got
There we
it.
go.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you meant the game. Let me see.
I see a lot of people like posting like all their little action figures of Jack Black and yeah, all the Minecraft action figures. So.
Apparently, there's like a 1/6 Jack Black figure.
Oh God!
Oh, really?
That's like
Minecraft
20 bucks.
style? Yeah.
Yeah, like Steve. I think his character's name's Steve,
Mm.
and it's like $20. I don't know what my brother was showing me yesterday. He said he's gonna get it. so
Wow.
so I was like, okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so we got Feel the Burn. We have TJ Mike, S Beam, Matthew, and that was it, right? Because Adam and Valkyrie Magnus. I think that was it. It's just 4 of you left. All right, let's 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Well, let me share it.
There we go.
You guys can see it, right?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I need to see what Sinner's box office is since it's been getting raving reviews. So I bet their box office is going. It's good.
Yeah, I think it's an R-rated one
Oh,
too.
feel the burn.
Burn.
Oh, me?
Or is it as-
Oh,
shoot.
photo
Is it?
finish.
Whoever
There
is
we
the
go,
slowest
feel the
usually
burn.
gets the.
Oh, TJ Mike is Rush. Oh, I don't know.
No,
We're gonna make it.
no.
All right, Feel the Burn number 3.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Robert.
Okay.
There you
So I
go,
go first.
sir.
Okay.
All right, so let's remove Robert. Race again. Okay, so it should be only 3. Here we go. Who's gonna go fourth? Says it S Beam, Matthew, or TJ Mike.
Ooh.
The Batman version of
Yeah, it does have it.
Minecraft.
Oh.
And Matthew's what? Bob the Builder? Is that Bob the Builder? I think. Oh, Matthew's.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it looks like it.
Wow. It's way out there. There
Oh,
we
so
go.
Matthew, right? Matthew's number 4. All right. Okay, so let's see. Remove the winner from the race. Yes. Right. No, he's still there.
No, it's still there. Just me and Bean.
I'm not sure why it's
Bean-
doing that.
Bean, let's just, flip a quarter.
This one, right?
We're getting tired of running.
I'm gonna do it shorter, 15 seconds instead for the last one. All right, so let me remove this here. Okay, going back here. All right, so we'll get started soon. Okay, 15 seconds. Editing the names. So it's just be S-Beam and TJ Mike. So this is the last one. Okay, TJ. And then S-Beam. All right, here we go. Set. Showing it now. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right, here's the last one. This was 15 seconds. Here we go.
And S-Beam is dressed up as the Flash.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see.
Oh, I just said it.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, it's like that. The Flash against the Panda. Okay. Who's gonna win?
It would be funny if you actually won as the Panda over the Flash.
Oh Lord. Ugh.
There you go, B.
All right. So we got the order. All right. Moving this now. All right, here we go. Going back to this. Here we go. Okay, so here are the movies, right? So I know there's a lot of them here, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are the May releases. These are the June releases, July, and the August releases. So let's start with the draft with Valkyrie. So Valkyrie, what's going to be your first movie you're drafting?
I'm going to go with the dinosaurs.
All right, Jurassic World.
Yes.
All right, so there you go, Jurassic World. All right, got that. So that one's done. So no one can pick that now. All right, so now let me go back to Adam. Because Adam, he picked... See, the thing is, I don't know if he meant ranking, but I think I'm gonna have to do it that way though, because he said Jurassic World Rebirth as his number one, but that one's gone.
Yeah.
So then Adam is gonna be Superman.
Dang.
Yep.
So there you go. Third, Roberts.
Okay, I'll go with Fantastic Four.
All right, Fantastic Four. Okay. And then I'll look at Matthew's list. So he's next. He's the number 4 spot here. Matthew said it would be Mission Impossible for him. Because Mission Impossible. All right. And then S-Beam, he gave me his list earlier too. And he said, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So it's going to be Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
So S-Beam got Lilo and Stitch, and then TJ Mike.
I'll go with Karate Kid.
Okay. Karate Kid. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do in total 3 each.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 movies, okay? All right, here we go. Although, you know what? No, let's stick to 2 for now because I might run out of some of Adam's picks and Beam's picks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's start with 2 and then we'll see how that goes. Okay. Back to Valkyrie. What's your second movie?
Okay, let's see here. So let's see here. So not Final Fantasy. Fantastic Four is already picked, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And let's see here. Ballerina's already been picked?
Ballerina, no.
No.
I'll take Ballerina then.
All right. Ballerina.
Damn
All right. So then Adam, based on this, Thunderbolts. So Adam will get Thunderbolts. Okay. And then third one was Robert.
I'm gonna be a wild card on this. I'm gonna go with I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean it's a well established franchise, and yeah, it's going to be showing in the summertime, so why not? Hey, summertime. So
Okay. All right. Going into Matthew, number 4 spot, based on his picks. How to Train Your Dragon. All right. S Beam. Nobody 2.
Nobody.
yeah, I forgot they were making another one.
Oh yeah, nobody.
I like the first one.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. And we're going to stick to 2 for now. I haven't decided. I may open it later. Before we start, though, before May 2nd. But I may reopen it so you guys can get a third one, or if some other people want to join in. But a lot of those movies are pretty much gone. But we'll see if people still want to do that. But so we'll stick to 2 for now. So TJ Mike, what's your second and last one for now?
This is for Robert. He said Megan 2.0.
Oh,
I
shit.
appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
You know,
Yeah, I
very
was kind of thinking about it, but then I was like, well, I mean, sure, it'll probably do okay, but not like box office breaking. So I mean, I was like, well, if I can't have like the best, like I Know What You Did Last Summer is probably a good pick for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a strong feeling. I don't know if you guys see it too. I think horror's coming back because they're making these movies. People are watching. They're making money. They don't spend a lot of money on the movies,
Mhm.
so it's working out. I mean, I'm still. I don't know if it's came out. I'm still looking at Popeye the Slayer. Popeye the Slayer.
Oh, you're talking about the domain, public
Yeah,
domain
yeah.
horror movies?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Popeye the Slayer man.
And you know the Steamboats.
Oh yeah, Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Mickey or whatever. Yeah, that horror
Yeah.
movie. I
Oh,
heard
Screamboat?
it's doing good.
Screamboat?
It's with Howard
The
David Johnson.
Yeah.
Howard
Terrifier.
David- Yeah,
Art the
yeah.
Clown.
Terrifier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I heard
Same
that's
guy.
doing good. I kind of want to watch that.
I heard it was bad though, like bad. But I don't know. I
I mean,
watch
do
it.
you really need it to be really good to enjoy?
No, I
it?
know. No, I know. But even at the standards that you would put yourself in,
Mhm.
you know, as to what you would expect
Yeah.
for something like that, even that people are saying that is just even bad beyond that.
Well,
But-
sometimes the baddest
Yeah.
the baddest movies become cult classics. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes. And this is like that movie Blood and Honey. Winnie
Yeah,
Pooh,
the Winnie
Blood and
Pooh.
Honey.
Oh, the
That
Pooh.
was another.
Winnie the Pooh.
They had number 2. I haven't seen number 2, but
I
then
haven't seen that
there
one.
was one that Gio you hit me on. This was The Grinch, but it just says
Oh, the mean
Oh,
one.
the mean one.
Yeah, which is good.
The mean one. That's
Yeah.
also the actor who plays Art the Clown.
Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't.
It's him. It's him too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch that one, Robert? The mean one?
No, I didn't see the mean one. I'm kind of want to, but I heard it wasn't that good, and it didn't really look that interesting to me.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I'll give it a chance
Yeah, it's
or
fun.
whatever.
It's
'cause
fun.
I think
you
I
never
think
know.
you might like it. I think you might like it
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I'm into wild, crazy shit. So.
Mhm.
That's definitely that.
Mhm.
But all right, guys. So that was it for the movie draft. Like I said, I'll see if more people are interested later. Then I might open it again. But those movies that you guys picked today, those are
Mhm.
gone. So those are definitely gone. And so far we got 6 people who joined in on this, 2 movies each. So Valkyrie picked Ballerina and Jurassic World Rebirth. Adam, Superman and Thunderbolts. Robert, Fantastic Four and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Matthew, How You Train Your Dragon and Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning. S-Beam got Nobody 2 and Lilo and Stitch. And then TJ Mike got Karate Kid Legends and Megan 2.0.
Yep.
So those are the movies there. So that's pretty much it there. All right, so let me just move this real quick here. Okay, so these are the channel members. Let me go and play this real quick. Hold on, from the beginning. So, guys, thank you so very much. If you have entered the Canon Matrix, very much appreciate that. You're spending your own money, your hard-earned money, paying this monthly. Greatly appreciate that. That's why I try to do things a little bit different, so that it's kind of somewhat worth it to you, right? So I'm trying to do like all these giveaways that I've been doing anyways, even before the channel memberships. And then we have the storylines that I'm doing, with the characters and stuff like that. But so far I have 20 channel members now, and I added the origin stories of the ones who have done that. It's not required, but if you want to create a little origin story, there it is. ARTEMIS, VFG Movie Reviews, Mr. Tim, a channel member, Collector Joy, also entered the Matrix, the Canon Matrix, Yomo, 1 out of 12, who also submitted an origin story. I'm going to drop this on Instagram too, so you can see that if you want to read that. Robbie, also a channel member, Roberts, or Agent Cinder. We have Eddie Money Mendez, Valkyrie Magnus, or Brock Lander, who submitted his origin story there. So there you go there, Valkyrie. Then we have Matthew, my brother, also a channel member, TJ Mike, who's here with us. There you go. My sister Alice, also a channel member. Aaron Collects, who's won like the last 2 giveaways. X-Man Supreme. Blurred Dad Life also joined. Thank you so much. Figures and Fandom, formerly known as Evil Sneaker Steve. My cousin Ivan. Garrus is his character name. Yesterday, L. Walker joined. S. Beam joined. And Blue Tattoo entered the Canon Matrix with a total of 20 channel members so far.
We're getting more blue pills.
So, Beam took the blue pill. He took the blue pill yesterday. He said that because there wasn't that many people selecting the blue pill, so he decided to do it. So,
all right.
Hey.
So again, thank you so much, guys. Very much appreciate that. And let me see. I think that's pretty much it.
I just don't. I like to add on to this. This is the Gio. This is thank you to you for creating this and setting this all up. You're very creative. And it says, so it says we have 20 members, and it's just going to grow and grow and grow. And you, the way you do this, the draft and other things, and it's very creative and engaging. So it's good to be a member, to get involved in everything, and you keep us involved. And what about this and what about that? And you do ask us, what do you think about this? Or should we do the draft on live, on a stream or not? Or this or that, or this and that. So I'm in a lot of members, different streamers, but you're number one. He says you really take it to heart, and it shows. So I appreciate it. I appreciate your time.
Applause for
Gio. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
One more thing I'd like to bring up. It sounds kind of funny, but for me and Mike, we were both born in '71. Our first time streaming was on your channel.
Oh, that's well, yeah.
Well, me too. So, yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Robert, the first one. So.
Robert too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
the Roberts for that's right. Right.
Oh, you were born in '71 also?
No, not that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No. Robert's like, hell no.
Yeah. You don't look as old as me.
Robert does not want to be made older than he is, right? So no one does. No one does, right? No. It's just that Robert. I think this was the first stream.
Stream.
And then Valkyrie.
Just to clarify.
So.
Let's clarify for y'all.
But thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words, guys. Very do appreciate that very, very much. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So that's pretty much it for this here. The draft. For some reason, I thought it was going to take longer, and that was pretty fast. So
yeah.
So for tomorrow, I am doing a Figures Talk, right? Figures Talk Sunday night, and I do have a bit of an announcement related to Figures Talk tomorrow. So I'll review that tomorrow, and tomorrow we have this, and then Valkyrie. I mean, just let me know if you want to join on that.
I'm in.
It's
I'm
not a
in.
big deal, right? Okay, I'll add you there.
Okay.
And then TJ Mike, if you ever want to go on Figures Talk, let me know. Then I'll add you as
Oh,
well.
absolutely. I'm in. I mean, let's keep the ball rolling.
Yes. Yeah.
If you got room for me, I know you usually have a packed house, and it says in
Right.
Yeah.
but
We'll
if
make it work.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm down. I'm in it.
Yeah, we trying to nudge Gio to that Friday spot.
Oh, that's where you guys are pushing, right? I know. I've noticed that too. Yeah, but yeah. So
Thank you.
I'll message you guys. I'll message you
Okay.
guys.
Fantastic.
All right.
Then of course I'm gonna need your fantasy figure picks. So don't reveal it here, but just message me individually there. But again, thank you so much there. Alice, hey, you're doing great, sweetie, says Alice, my sister. So thank you, Alice. Thank you so much.
Good.
Also
Oh.
a channel member. So
Hello,
thank
Alice.
you so much. All right, so that's tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, Figures Talk, and that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.
All right.
Have a
Thank you so much,
great
gentlemen.
rest of your day.
Thanks, Gio.
See you next
Thanks,
time.
Robert. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.